is a fascinating man, a brilliant scientist, and he's a psychiatrist at the University of New Mexico. And back in 2001, Rick published a very important book called DMT, The Spirit Molecule. And that extremely important book outlined the results of his fascinating research. This was the first
using hallucinogens and human volunteers that had been authorized by the federal government of the United States for more than 20 years.
And all of them seem to be reporting meeting the same being.
Powerful out-of-body journey into another realm.
These beings seem to want to communicate with them and communicate information to them, but even more intriguing, 80% of the volunteers reported experiences that were absolutely identical to the experiences that are reported by UFO abductees.
Hospital bed under Rick Strassman's watchful eye in the University of New Mexico. But their consciousness, as they reported it, seemed to take on a body of its own, and that consciousness body then traveled into the other realm and met these extraordinary beings. And many of the same things that the beings are reported to do to alien abductees, such as putting implants into their bodies and changed their consciousness, retuned the receiver wavelengths of their brain and allowed them access to the other realm. These experiences are absolutely real. It is only accessible in certain states of consciousness, and those states of consciousness may be mediated by DMT. Evolution gives us nothing unless it's useful, and it therefore suggests that these altered states of consciousness are incredibly useful. Around 40,000 years ago, a light was suddenly switched on in our heads all around the world, precisely had to do with our discovery of altered states of consciousness, which gave us access to these other realms.